train were on the move. Fond goodbyes were said. I kissed the station master on his little baldy head. On the day I went to Wembley for the cup tie, we sang the latest songs as we outward bound, and every time the chorus came we passed the bottle round. On the day I went to Wembley for the cup tie, I fought my way outside the gates right through a crowd of men. I've never seen such crowds before and never will again. I went in with 2 shillings and come out with £4.10 on the day I went to Wembley for the cup tie. Before the match began, feeling tired and beat, I went into a restaurant that's close to Regent Street on the day I went to Wembley for the cup tie. The restaurant were grand, tables by the score, the chairs were so magnificent I sat down on the floor on the day I went to Wembley for the cup tie. The waiter was a Frenchman who attended to us most. I couldn't speak much French myself, but still I tried to boast. I said, bring me 2 wee-wees on a slice of buttered toast on the day I went to Wembley for the cup tie. While waiting for the game to start, a chap next to me said he understood the game of soccer right from A to Z. He said that Woolwich Arsenic were doubtless coming on. If they beat Sheffield, when is it they'd top Division 1? He must have spent all morning calling in the local pubs to get so flabbergasted with the names of all the clubs. He said Aston Vanilla played with scientific pluck, and poor Al Bolton Wonderfuls were playing out of luck. He said that Tottenham Ointment was a team that's doing well. Both them and Plymouth Air Oil would enjoy a lucky spell. The crowd all stood and jeered him and began to swear and shout. They set fire to his whiskers, but he sneezed and blew 'em out. He said that Preston Both Ends was a team of good intent. He'd seen 'em play a smashing game with Clapton ornament. And Charlton in the attic were a team to do or die. Then someone hit him with a wet tomato in the eye. He said West Ham and Beef was what he called a clever team. Also West Bromwich Halibut, whose footwork was a dream. Newcastle Uninvited were reliable and quick. A man who come from Sunderland then hit him with a brick. He lay stretched out on his shoulders with his head between 2 boulders, his glassy eyes fixed on the grandstand awning. And the thousands up at Wembley joined the vast and grand assembly that brought him to King's Cross Station Sunday morning. I might as well add, if love is a business, then business is bad. My wife is so cross-eyed when we sit and dine. She's looking at her plate and eating off mine. I don't wish to grumble and dole out distress, but oh what a family, oh what a mess. Maggie and me and the baby and Maggie and me. In Marks and Spencer's at every stall, my wife's busy hiding things under a shawl. She grabs everything from a pot to a pan, comes home loaded up like a furniture van. Then each of us boast who has stolen the most, Maggie and me or the baby. As soon as it's bedtime, that kid gets a pain. It's really surprising how I stand the strain. I'm sleepless at night through the baby's loud cries. No wonder I'm dancing with tears in my eyes. We jump out of bed, Maggie slips on her skirt, while I'm running round in my little short shirt. Maggie and me and the baby and Maggie and me. One day at the zoo I was in such a funk, I mistook the elephant's tail for his trunk. I stood holding buns where his wigger wax swings, but Jumbo objecting gave 2 mighty springs. Lashed out with his hoof, we went out through the roof, Maggie and me and the baby. When baby goes ta-ta, I wear my balloon. of me navy blue pants. Maggie and me and the baby and Maggie and me. We live in one room, so our young lodger Ted has no place to sleep, only under our bed. He snores like a pig that has wandered abroad, lays flat on his back and he snores the lost chord. Then I shut my eyes and we all harmonise.